Well, sun is shining, the snow is melting. It's a beautiful day. How about a little story from RW? I was driving down the road today after dropping my son off at school, and it was just weird to me. I live in a really rural area with not that many people. I think there's like 5,000 people or something in the town. And so at the middle school accepts students from all over the place. I mean, all over the whole county. So there's like 4,000 students going to this school. And so sometimes drop-off in the morning can be, a little congested. So I'm sitting there in line watching, this huge line of traffic thinking this is going to take a long time. And I start watching people driving like real assholes. Now we're talking about people that are going to drop their kid off to school, blocking the entire road because they want to make sure that they have made their left turn into drop off their kid, and they don't want anybody in front of them. They don't want anybody to cut in front of them, and they don't have a problem with blocking traffic, including school buses, from getting out of the school. They just block the whole lane off until the traffic moves, and then they can inch forward. That's kind of weird to me. This is very rude. Me first. I'm gonna make sure I get my kid dropped off. I gotta get my kid dropped off right now. Okay, it's a 2-hour delay. You're already late. It's 10 o'clock, okay? Where the hell are you going at 10 o'clock that you're in such a hurry for? Okay, then I watch a car pull in front of a moving school bus and almost get hit for the same reason. Gotta get my kid in there. I'm me first. I'm not gonna wait for this school bus. Somebody might be behind the school bus, cut in front of me, right? Okay, very strange. Okay, so I'm thinking, boy, this is kind of weird that people are acting like this. So I'm driving back from the school just to get to the house, okay? And there's this little gray car racing along. He's behind me, then he's beside me, then he gets hung up, and he decides he wants to cut right in front of me. And he leaves me literally like a foot, maybe 2 feet between my bumper and his bumper as he scoots in front of me. We're talking about rural Virginia. Talking about, 4-lane highway. Hardly anybody on the road, maybe a dozen cars. And it's not like you're caught in LA, And he just about causes an accident because he's frustrated because he got in this. He changed from one lane to another, and the lane he changed into slowed down because he's a dumbass. If he just stayed in the lane he was in, he'd been fine. But now he had to dart to the left, to the right, then back to the left, and just about make me, hit him. So I don't slow down. I mean, somebody wants to jump in front of me, and they want to be 2 feet in front of my Dodge Ram right here. I'm not slowing down. I'll just ride right on their bumper, 2 feet away from them. If that's what they want. That's obviously what they wanted. Then he hits his brakes. Not just a little bit, but a lot. Okay? Well, I guess he just doesn't know me like that, because I can be a real asshole. And I've been driving for a real long time, and I can drive real aggressively if I want to. I mean, I don't. I've got a real clean driving record. I don't have any tickets. I've never been in an accident since I moved to Virginia. It's been like 10, 11 years. Never been in an accident. Even before then, I hadn't been in an accident. I'm not that kind of driver. I'm very alert, very aware. And I like to give people space. I like to let people in. But if somebody just wants to be an asshole, cut right in front of me, hit their brakes, well, it's on. So I pull up beside him. And, because I don't want to be behind him, I pull up beside him. So he veers into my lane. Now we're talking about a little piece of shit gray car. I don't know what it is, Dodge Neon, some piece of shit. And he's threatening to hit me with his car. I'm like, bring it. So I don't drive into his lane, I just drive right on that fucking dotted white line. Come on, hit me, bitch. Go for it. Even though it's a guy, I'm still going to call him a bitch. So, and so he's veering at me. So I thought, well, let me return the favor for you. So I hit my pedal, and he's got a little piece of shit car that can't accelerate, and I've got 360 horsepower and an empty bed, so my truck does accelerate. I pull right in front of him, and then I slip in front of him and let him get a taste of what it's like to have someone 1 foot off your bumper, except I've got a giant fucking trailer hook hanging off my bumper. So if he wants to smash into me, He's going to tear the whole fucking radiator out of his car. Well, he really didn't like that. He's all raging and screaming and ah. At that point, I decided, you know what? I don't like playing these kind of fucking games. So I pull off. I just pull off the fucking road because, you know, like I'm bigger than this, man. What the fuck am I doing? Playing road rage games like I'm living in Russia, okay? I live in rural Virginia. I just dropped my kid off at school, just trying to come back home. And I got some asshole that's totally raging, darting from lane to lane, hitting his brakes to make people back off of him, and then threatening to run into them with his car. I'm like, okay then. It's going to be that kind of day. Anyway, on the bright side, my Lexan arrived 4 days early, which is really cool. I found a new distributor here in Virginia. I can get my Lexan like that now, which is a beautiful thing because I have this other distributor. It's been 7 days. I'm still waiting to hear back from them. No sign of shipping, tracking, nothing. They won't answer my emails, nothing. So I just went ahead and ordered more plastic, and it got here in 2 days after waiting 7 days for somebody just to even print a shipping label. So really like that, and that's good for my customers. And that's what I'm all about, man. I'm not some kind of freaking weirdo that's going to be driving up and down the road trying to cause accidents. I'm just a tradesman trying to get back to his shop and do some business. So that's story time with RW. Can't figure out why people are assholes in the middle of Bumfok, Virginia, where there is no traffic and there is no reason to be driving like an asshole. But I don't know. Maybe it's just that kind of day.